Alright, what it is Willie D, y'all. And right now, you checking out an official endorsement. I don't do this often, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. Big time endorsement from my man, DJ Pat and Domity on official Windy City Underground. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you ain't with that, you ain't with nothing. So kill yourself.
Yo, it's your man DJ Pat XKLusive, representing WindyCityUnderground.com. I'm live with the legendary Scarface and Willie D of the Geto Boyz. I want to ask y'all a couple questions real quick about your new album out, Habeas Corpus. Now, y'all back together. It's been a long time. It's like a reunion. I see this like a reunion tour at my ass. Like y'all for coming to Chicago. Tell me about the new album real quick.
Well, as you can tell, we have considered getting together and doing a new album. Launched a Kickstarter campaign here recently, and it looks to be doing, what it's supposed to do. So, going to that next level and getting the material to record the Habeas Corpus is going to be real easy. You're looking at all of this that's going on with, I feeling like it's cool to shoot up, churches and shoot us in the back and, pick fights and kill motherfuckers and get away with it. And, it's just time for an album to talk about, to bring people back to the reality of, this is what it is. And no matter how big or small you are, this is what these motherfuckers think about you. You just a wild game. You being hunted. And it's time for an album to explain or shed light onto the subjects at hand here. You feel me? Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Willie may have a totally different view on it, but I want to talk about that's going on that affects me, directly and indirectly, because if you with one of us, you with all of us, I ain't even got to know you. But if if injustice is done to you, then they with me. That shit bothers me really, really bad. I don't want to see none of my people getting hung no more. It's the 1960s in 2015. It's pissing me off. You trying to cut me off, dog. I'm just with you here.
Do y'all kind of plan to do a show down there in South Carolina?
No.
Maybe coming up.
Ain't that the same spot that the lawman shot the boy in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, them motherfuckers, no, we look good. I ain't planning on doing no motherfucker show down there. I'm planning on going down there with everybody.
All right, one more question.
Gotta ask Willis.
What's y'all take on hip hop today? What y'all think about the music today? Especially we in Chicago, got drill music. Lil Durk just dropped a new album, Chief Keef, and it's a whole different.
There's some good music out there, man.
I'm writing this verse right now.
It's like I say, a lot of the good music just ain't been heard, man. The radio ain't playing the music, they ain't spinning it. That's the bottom line. It's like a lot of people is like, that's a big question now because it's just so saturated with a lot of the foolery, the buffoonery, and that all of the the music that ain't really saying nothing is really getting a lot more attention than anything. But that's why putting out a new album for us is so important because it's like about 15 years ago we got kind of caught up in the dancing and getting high and drinking and popping the bottles and being flashy, and now that the high done wore off, and people looking around saying, "Man, these motherfuckers killing us. They downing us left and right," and ain't really changed. It's like Brad said in Point of No Return. I'm going through the same that my daddy went through when he was 22. Ain't nobody listening. It's like when that high wear off, you realize that okay, I just spent my last $600 in the club and I ain't pay my light bill. I'm popping bottles. I'm caught up. I'm getting caught up, and it's easy to get caught up in that lifestyle. And it's easy to get caught up and thinking everything cool, like we really done made it, like the struggle is over. But it ain't, because like really my parents and the people who grew up in their generation, they really dropped the ball. See, my parents were like teenagers during the 60s, and so they dropped the ball because their parents did all the fighting and stuff, during the civil rights movement. And so they felt like, well, shit, we cool. We don't have to sit in back in the bus no more. We can walk into any restaurant we want to walk into, and they ain't hanging us no more. So, and we can go to school where we want to go to school at. So everything cool. It's all sweet. And everybody like waking up from the high now. It's like, man, it's f***ed up out here.
Yeah, it's still real.
And so the music, it's some guys out there that's doing it. They keeping it alive. But all I would like to just see, I like to see more of it get their attention, because I can't really just say that the youngsters shouldn't make the kind of music that they want to make. Really, the artist is going to make the music that's going to get them on the radio, that's going to get money put in their pockets. And the radio stations got a lot to say they got a lot to say about that. And the video channels got a lot to say about that. The media got a lot to say about that. Even the record companies, the majors, not the independents, the majors got a lot to say about that.
They got the most say so.
And so they're the ones got more control than anybody. Hey, man, if somebody force feeds you, sooner or later, you're going to around and swallow something.
It's the big homie Face Mob in the building with the homie DJ Pat, Doma T, Windy City, Underground.com, going down. What you heard, smoke a bird.